What do we do? We're talking about gear. So this is the D handle. For me, it was a solve for discomfort in bars. You know, Parawings, especially as you're powered up, tend to be really front loaded on the bars. And so you're really crowded. You're trying to straddle this front position. And the more powered you are, the more this bar wants to go lower angle of attack, the less comfortable it is. It's been awesome to get it out and get it in more riders' hands and sort of learn where it works best and some cases where a bar is maybe a better choice. This is another wing, but the same wing 4.2, and so the only difference is swapping out from the handle to a bar. And the spacing here is identical between the two. And so in terms of angle of attack and yaw, steering control, identical. It's just a difference in ergonomics, what the comfort is. So here on a light wind day, we're not real powered up. I feel like either is a comfortable choice. As I said a second ago, like the more powered up you get and the more crowded you get in this space, that's where things just weren't comfortable for me. I'm not a goofy footer, but like if you're pumping up on foil, toe side, the bar seems like a great tool for that job. You can be just centered right on the pole and yeah, up you go. The S3 performs really different, certainly from any wing we've made before or any other wing I've flown. Whether you're on a handle or a bar, it's the same situation, which is that D-power was a huge priority in the development of this. And as a result of that, if you're sheeted out and the back lines can go completely slack and there's no steering. So that's really different than other Parawings that remain loaded. So the steering and the power are both always on. This is a different piloting that it requires the rider to kind of trim. So when you engage the rear lines, it's super sporty and fast. But if you're out here, nothing's happening. And I think as Parawingers, that lack of D-power, typical in Parawings, we've built the muscle memory and the habit of really hanging off the front of the bar and just trying to dump. But that same technique on this has a completely different result in that it is D-power. So you've got to trim it on and sort of hang out in that sweet spot if you want the power and steering. And then this is more for when you're riding along and trimming and you want to D-power and have it still fly forward and nice.